Welcome to episode 327. Come on the door. I got some big announcements today. It's Hump Day. 2 scoops, one for Everest, one for K2. Yeah, that was K2 right there. Ready for these nukes? Well, the knowledge nukes are going to drop as per usual.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome everyone to episode 327 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular podcast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. So right here you got you got freaking Everest and K2 flexing on you. 327, lit like a tit, yoked like it ain't no joke. Get ready for those knowledge nukes, because I'm gonna rain some shit down on you like you wouldn't believe. And today we're gonna get yoked from our head to our feet because Papa Swolio feels like going extra balls deep, going all the way in off the screen. You're gonna need a fisheye lens to catch how deep those balls are going on 327. Activating the glutes on a hump day. Activating the glutes on a hump day, how to turn those fuckers on. The glutes are so important. We have a day designed just for the hump. Just for the hump. And those of you that are just jumping in the door right now, stay tuned for the end, because I'm going to make my special announcement, and that's what's going to be blasted all over my media today and from this day forward. This is a huge breakthrough for Swolenormous. Some great shit that's going down. So welcome to episode 327, where we're talking all about the glutes. Now, the glutes are so important. The glutes are the base of the core. The glutes control the knees, the glutes control the feet, the glutes control the lower back, and believe it or not, the glutes control the shoulders. So 2 major exercises are going to be amazing for turning those glutes on. Of course, you can start doing a regular yoga practice. That's why I put so much stock in yoga. That's why I do so many yoga flows in my premium group in my 90-day dash. That's why we do so many live yoga demonstrations in premium. That's why I'm always talking about yoga, because yoga is a very good balance for the body. And when the body is going the other direction, when the hip flexors on the front are getting too tight from being, like right now, I'm sitting down, the front of my hips are shortened, but if you're sitting down all the time, those muscles in the front get very stiff and the muscles on the back get very weak. So you create this imbalance, and we're trying to get rid of this imbalance. We don't need imbalance in our lives. We're trying to create balance. So what are these glutes you speak of, Scott? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you out. Baby got back. Well, we want all the babies to get back, and babies should be activating their glutes. There are a couple different exercises. There are those lateral tube walks, and I've demonstrated this in my premium group before, where you put those rubber bands around your ankles, not around your knees. I see a lot of stupid chicks doing this on Instagram and on videos. You don't put the bands up around your knees for most of these exercises. You put them down around your ankles and your lower leg, and you do these lateral tube walking. And the reason is because you have different parts of the glutes. You have the glutes on the side, they're called the gluteus medius and the gluteus minimus, and you also have the gluteus maximus, which is on the back. That's the chunky monkey right there. And just because you have a big butt, just because you look at someone, you're like, wow, that chick got a fat ass. You look at Papa Swole, be like, Papa Swole got a fat ass. I like that fat ass. Well, just because you have a fat ass, just because someone has a big butt doesn't mean they have an active butt. Doesn't mean their butt is working properly. And I know it sounds weird. But get it? But it's true. It doesn't mean that those muscles are activating properly synergistically with the other ones. And the body is a system, so it's not about, oh, this muscle's strong, this muscle's strong. It's about, is muscle A strong enough in relation to muscle B? Is muscle C, at the same token, strong enough in relation to muscle B or to muscle D? You need to make sure that the muscles are strong relative to one another. It's not just if your biceps are strong or your rhomboids are strong. It's about, whether or not those muscles are strong relative to one another. You want everything to fit as a system. You want it to look proper and aesthetic, but at the same time that relates to strength and angles of action and how the body works in motion. But this would all be avoided the body moving in motion, that would all be avoided if the body was actually in motion more. But we know that the body is oftentimes sedentary, not moving, so you don't have that motion period. And that's a huge problem, because if the body is moving more from birth, doing all the things a human body should be doing, then you get a lot of this movement, you get a lot of this activation, you get a lot of this hip mobility as a result of that. Make sure right now, and hair to like a Greek god, check Instagram. Yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me at Swolenormous on all my social media, but check out Instagram. That's where I'm doing a lot of the giveaways. That's where I'm doing all my announcements and IG stories, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. But getting back to the glutes, we always talk about gains. And today, hump day, I wanted to bring it back to the glutes. I wanted to bring it back to balance. We always talk about the gains, but let's talk about the proper gains. Doing lateral tube walks, doing single leg balance reach, which I've also demonstrated in my premium group, doing single leg squats, which I have on my YouTube channel, doing, for example, hip bridges, which I also have on my YouTube channel. These are some excellent exercises to activate the glutes. Now, Tommy mentioned, I saw in the comments, are squats good enough to activate the glutes? And are squats good enough for the guys to activate their glutes? Now, in this situation, guys and girls are gonna be the same. I'm gonna call it out. Guys and girls are gonna be the same, whether guys squatting, whether girls squatting. The great thing about a squat is that it's super functional. Super functional. I mean, you're squatting, you squat before you stand. The squatting is one of the basic things to pick things up, to get low to the ground. You get a lot of power from squats. But you get a lot of power from squats if your glutes are activating properly. I don't think there's any disagreement here in this group, in this circle. But squats are an integration exercise. Squats put everything together. Squats integrate the hamstrings, long and short head, the semimembranosus, semitendinosus. You're getting the adductor magnus involved. You're getting the quadriceps, all muscles of the quadriceps. You're getting muscles like the tensor fasciae lata for stabilization. You're getting muscles like the gracilis and sartorius to stabilize. You're getting the gluteus medius. You're getting all the core stabilizers. You're getting the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis. You're getting all the spinal rectors. You're getting many, 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 many muscles working together. Now, that's not to say that all of those muscles or many of those muscles aren't working as well during these activation exercises, like a single leg squat or like a hip bridge. But what you do during those exercises is you put the body in a situation specifically where it's not about integration, it's about isolation. And when you get isolation, when you take a muscle and you put it off by itself, you get isolation, you're able to do integration. Okay? So instead of having many, many muscles, trying to work together to create a lot of force, you have a position that you're putting the body in that is going to focus on one muscle 100% or 95%. You get it? So you are taking all your focus, you're taking all your neural focus, all your brain communication, and putting it all on one muscle specifically and one type of movement for that muscle. You're retraining. So in other words, when you're doing a squat, if you're feeling it in your quads too much, if you're feeling it in your hamstrings too much, what's happening is the muscles are all working. The glutes are still working. It's not like they're just not there anymore. They're not disappeared. They're still on your body, but they're not firing properly during the movement synergistically with the other muscles. They're not working as a team well enough. They're not doing the work. They're not doing the labor. The body is not in the right position to fire those muscles, and it has to be retaught. So what you have to do is take the glutes out of the picture, focus on them, fix that puzzle piece, and then put it back in and then reintegrate it. Does that make sense? By the way, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button. Thanks for hitting the share button. Share. This is great stuff. And this is a little bit of a different angle, a little bit of a different perspective than we've talked about glutes and activation in the past. So make sure that you understand the concept of isolation and activation, and also the concept of integration. They're all important, but you need to fix the pieces before you can put them together. In other words, you have to make sure that they fit. So you have puzzle pieces that they're all different sizes and not locking perfectly together, and you need to make sure that you reshape them, shave them, shape them, so that when you do try to put them together, they fit and interlock perfectly. So that's what I wanted to talk about today with the glutes on this hump day. The big announcement that I will be announcing here. Now, I'm not going to be showing them to you right here. I showed them in premium already. They're awesome. And I'm going to be posting this up on Instagram and IG stories later. Here's the amazing announcement. The t-shirts are going to be available today. That's right. The t-shirts, the Swolenormous t-shirts, my new t-shirt line is launching today. Can I get some thumbs up? Can I get some shares? Can I get some what? Can I get some amazing fucking comments? Those of you that are in premium right now, that saw them already, leave a good comment. I know everyone loved them. You don't have to tell them what they are, because I'm not going to tell you what they are. You're going to have access to the standard Swolenormous shirts and tanks, and you're going to have access to these brand new line of t-shirts. Now, the great thing is that there will be new releases at least every month. There'll be new releases and different styles of shirt. They're fucking awesome. So I posted this in my premium group last night, and when they launch, I'll be posting the pictures. And take my money. I'll be posting pictures of them here on Facebook and also on my Instagram and Instagram stories. So I'll be posting a lot about that in Instagram. So make sure if you're not following me on Instagram, at Swolenormous, follow me there. Keep an eye here in the group. And I'm going to be going live in premium at 1 p.m. today. And I'm going to be explaining a little bit more about how I'm hooking my premium group up for these shirts. So they're awesome. They came out awesome, and they're accessible today. And I will be giving all the links to my premium group in a little bit, and then I'll be posting that up on my Instagram and here on Facebook. But follow me on Instagram if you're not in my premium group. Make sure you're joining up, because I will be. What's more important is at 1 p.m. we're having our meeting, our open Q&A, and also our breakdown. I'm going to be doing a live broadcast in premium to break down the video that I posted yesterday on how to do a one-arm push-up and how a one-arm push-up can be done by everyone. And I want to break down, have a discussion about that video a little bit more. So at 1 p.m. in premium, I'm going to be making another amazing announcement in premium based on the shirts, hooking you guys up in premium, and also the open Q&A. So if you want to join premium, you still have time. You can click the link in the description of this post. Swolenormous Premium, 7-day free trial, nothing to lose, everything to fucking gain, obviously. So stay tuned for all the announcements today, for all the t-shirts, how to get them, where to get them. And thank you so much for joining me for episode 327 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular podcast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex. Biceps. Oh. Did I not fist you with some amazing knowledge? I told you I would. I told you I'd drop those nukes. I told you I'd lay it on you. I told you guys. Anyway, I'll see you premium at 1 p.m. Thank you for joining. Stay tuned to my Instagram. Stay tuned to all my media. Remember, every day at 12 noon Eastern Time, right here on Facebook Live at Swolenormous. Thanks for watching on YouTube at Swolenormous. Also, brand new Driving While Gaining on my YouTube channel, so don't miss it. Every day, Facebook, 12 noon Eastern Time, YouTube, and also the podcast. Listen to every episode on SoundCloud and iTunes at Swolenormous. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your hump day, and premium, I'll see you at 1 p.m. Later.